BP cut off free bottled water to the Nevada tribe next to the Superfund site amid cleanup fight. So it's still going on. It was an uncharacteristically urgent demand at a U.S. Superfund site where the cleanup of an abandoned... Okay. So it is imperative that those deliveries do not take place. This is in retaliation of a fight against a recent move that puts the state and the company in charge of cleaning up the mine site instead of the EPA. Again, because they were skeptical of the EPA. The governor continues to support the current cleanup path. His spokeswoman, Mary Sarah Kenner, said this week, she said the EPA's proposal for priority listing remains on the table until the cleanup is completely under state oversight. On Friday, several volunteers helped a delivery driver for Alhambra Waters unload several tons of water at a market off the reservation about 2 miles north of the mine. Most of it in 5-gallon jugs, but also in 24 packs of thousands of plastic bottles. The volunteers then loaded the supplies into a tribe-owned trailer and hand-delivered the water door-to-door to homes spread across a few square miles. So there are people helping to make sure these people get water. They're not, presumably they are not going thirsty, which is at least something to be a little bit uplifted about. At least there are volunteers helping out here. And, you know, guys, we're in an age, and, you know, it's hard to say stuff like this without sounding a little libertarian, and I'm not libertarian at all. But when the government completely abandons you and fails you, which is where we're at right now, there are times where you really do have to take matters into your own hands. And you have to figure out, how can we get this done? And that's what's going on right now in New York City when it comes to internet. How do we get this done? Because our government has let us down. We're not going to play this net neutrality battle every time there's a fringe right-wing FCC versus a center right-wing FCC. So we're going to build our own networks. And you can't stop us. You're not going to give water to these people. Well, guess what? We're getting water to them. We're getting them water. And you can't stop us from getting water to them. You're going to send ICE agents to kick over the water that we had for immigrants. Guess what? We're going to put more of it up. And when you arrest us, we're going to start screaming about it. That's what's going to happen. So there are times where when the government completely abandons you and fails you, we need to get stuff done within our community. And that's where we're at right now. And I'm trying to do certain things that I can do. I'm trying to get municipal internet in my community. Because I don't trust a net neutrality law that can be overturned in courts. I don't want to just be able to rely on that. I want municipal internet in my community. I want it to be a utility the same way my garbage is taken out. So I'm going to show up at town hall and I'm going to do what we have to do to get it done. And if they let me down, if on May 8th they let me down, because that's when it's on the municipal agenda, May 8th, I will be there, presumably with cameras. If they let me down, I'm going to go to some of the geniuses over at JPL, and I'm going to see, can we do mesh networks the way they're doing it in New York City, and start right here in Pasadena. That's what I'm going to do. Because you know what? And this stream's been demonetized, by the way. This stream has for sure been demonetized, and I don't care. The meeting is on May 8th, Joe. Yes, if you should come out for it if you can. It's at 4:30 in the afternoon. But that's what I'm going to do next. There were some JPL people that came to support the cause the first time we were there. So I'm going to talk to them, and I'm going to be like, how do we do this? I'm assuming you guys have tech knowledge. That would be funny if they're like, oh, Ron, we just... I'm just the receptionist. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show.
What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.